2020 brought unexpected challenges. Lockdowns, limited activities, and only a few events were held for Cubs and Scouts. Even so, the values of scouting remained unchanged. Meanwhile, our Rovers focused on building a strong foundation, looking ahead to the years to come. 2021 marked a year of rebuilding for our group. Cub Scouts and Scouts adapted through weekly virtual meetings, continuing learning despite the limitations. Programs included awareness sessions and international activities such as Jota Joti and Scarf Day. At the same time, our Rovers strengthened leadership and service. Rover Scout Panduka Gajamanga was selected as a youth representative to the Colombo Scouts Executive Committee, while the crew organized district events, served the community, and built international connections. 2022 marked a revival for Josephian scouting. With the return of physical troop meetings, activities resumed across the group. The year included strong involvement in community service, along with the return of full-day programs and camps. Scout Sanithu Winuwara was elected as vice chairperson of the Colombo Scout Youth Advisory Group, and Scout Krisha Gautam achieved the Sri Lankan Future Leader Award. A special blessing was held to begin the refurbishment of the Scout Den, and the annual camp was successfully held in Katana. And the Josephian Rovers. The year began with a major contribution at the Colombo Camporee, through the project known as the Camaraderie, and Rover Scout Hanseth Pereira participated as an observer at the 10th Asia-Pacific Youth Forum. Together with other Rover crews in Colombo, a district-level sports day was organized, along with the Rambler Workshop and Rambler Hike. Community service projects were carried out throughout the year, strengthening the crew's role in service and leadership. Rover Scout Aritha Bandera was also selected as a youth representative to the Colombo Scouts Executive Committee. After a long pause, as a group, we were steadily rising once again. 2023 marked a year of true momentum for our group. Singithi Scouts, Cubs, and Junior Scouts were actively engaged throughout the year, taking part in learning programs, Better World Framework badge workshops, and activities that highlighted skill, creativity, and teamwork. Fundraiser projects were initiated to support the construction of the new Scout Den, while the year also remained strong in community service, with Scouts contributing through a range of service projects. Leadership and achievement stood out as well, with Senior Scout Niven Nanayakra being appointed as the head prefect of the college. The year became even more significant with 2 major camporees, alongside cultural celebrations, educational visits, and national-level Explorer challenges, including the Senyo and Ferguson hikes. Leadership development took center stage, with the LEAD 2023 training camp sharpening the knowledge and confidence of senior scouts. Outstanding achievements followed as the Panthers Patrol won the Rector's Shield 2023, and a grand investiture welcomed 40 new scouts into the movement. At the same time, the Josephian Rover crew reached new heights. The crew was recognized as the best all-island rover crew, while international representation brought further distinction. Rover Scout Hanseth Pereira represented Sri Lanka at the Asia-Pacific Youth Mobilization Summit in Malaysia, and Rover Scouts Aritha Bandara and Asal Bandara were part of the historic King Charles III coronation ceremony. District-level initiatives, such as Camaraderie 2.0 and Foresight 2.0, were organized on a larger scale than ever before, strengthening leadership, service, and collaboration. The former Scouts Guild remained active as well. An OBU Mass was organized in April. A weekend camp for former Scouts was held, strengthening bonds once again. In addition, the first former Scouts camp at Pedro in decades took place. By the end of the year, 2023 stood as one of the strongest chapters in our journey, driving our momentum forward. 2024 marked the peak of our journey. The year began on a national stage, with the National Scout Jamboree held in Trincomalee. Service remained at the heart of our movement as a large-scale community project. Helping Hands Through Healing Hearts was carried out in Kalatara. Leadership and excellence followed with the LEAD 2024 camp held at the Pedro campsite, where the Panthers Patrol emerged as winners. A major milestone was reached with the grand opening of the new Scout Den honoring Mr. Suri Suryakumar and distinguished former scouts for their remarkable support in rebuilding the den. Competitive spirit remained strong as the Rector's shield was held once again, with a Hawks patrol claiming victory. Josephian scouts continued discipline at the 59th Colombo Company, and the year concluded on a high note, with the district scout carols hosted at our college on a grand scale. At the same time, the Josephian rover crew reached new heights. The crew was recognized as the third best all-island rover crew, reflecting consistent leadership and service. Rover Scouts Hansith Pereira and Dulanjana Gunawardhana were honored with the prestigious Josephian Blue Award, while several others received college colors. Rovers played a significant role in the National Jamboree IST team and undertook an ambitious bikepacking journey from Colombo to Trincomalee. Youth engagement continued beyond the movement, with participation in discussions alongside the ISGF and community service projects carried out throughout the year. International exposure expanded further, as 2 Rover Scouts took part in the Asia-Pacific Youth Leadership Training course in Bangladesh. Rover Scout Hansith Pereira was appointed as the National Coordinator for the Asia-Pacific Regional Youth Representative of the Sri Lanka Scout Association. 3 Rover Scouts took part in a great adventure in India. At the same time, our scouts actively participated in the National Rover Moot. During the camporee, Rovers also led the organization of the SDG Hub, demonstrating leadership at scale. The former Scouts Guild remained active as well. The Guild organized the Guild Mass and continued to strengthen fellowship through a former Scouts camp held in Hikkaduwa. Former Scout Mr. Iraj de Silva, a President's Scout, was appointed as a President's Council. By every measure, 2024 stood as the peak of our group's journey. 2025 marked another major year for the group, with progress that extended far beyond our shores. The year began with international exposure, as 10 Josephian Scouts, along with Scout leader Chamika Paris, represented the group at the 26th Australian Jamboree. This was followed by further global participation, with 3 Josephian Scouts attending the Turkey Jamboree. Training and development remained a priority, with camps held to strengthen knowledge and skills. Scouts also took initiative, organizing the first ever Cub Scout Proficiency Badge Workshop. Competitive spirit remained strong, as 4 Scout teams represented the group at the Mayor's Flag and CPJ competitions, giving a strong and determined performance. The year was also marked by continuous community service projects, reflecting commitment beyond training and events. International exposure continued at home as well, with Scout leaders from the United Kingdom visiting a troop meeting and sharing their experiences with our Scouts. Leadership was further strengthened at the Lead 25 camp held at Pedro, where the Doves Patrol emerged as champions. A historic milestone was achieved as 7 Scouts earned the President's Scout Award, the highest number achieved in a single year. For the Josephian Rover crew, 2025 was equally significant. Rover Scout Hansith Pereira became the first ever candidate from Sri Lanka for Regional Youth Representative at the 11th Asia-Pacific Scout Youth Forum. 4 Rovers represented the group at the 16th World Scout Moot in Portugal, while others took part in the BIMSTEC Youth-Led Action on Climate Change Conference in India and the Singapore International Jamboree. Near and Lineage achieved the prestigious BP Award, the highest recognition for a youth member in scouting. Rovers also engaged in outbound training, rambling workshops, flood relief efforts, and led the organization of the SDG Village at the camporee on a scale larger than ever before. The former Scouts Guild remained engaged as well, with the organization of the Guild Mass, strengthening fellowship and connection among former members. By the end of the year, 2025 stood not only as a year of achievement, but as a clear step toward the future, looking ahead with confidence and purpose.